There we go. All right. So, greetings and salutations to anyone that might actually be watching right now. How you doing? Got toothache again. You can tell it's a little puffy right here. So I'm battling a bit of a toothache. But yeah, so let's play around with the Manta. I think JPP is going to be live at some point too. I don't know. I keep forgetting. There's so many people that stream anymore. Again, it's so hard to keep up. So I'm just going to do what I do when I do it. And I'm not trying to step on toes, but you know, I'm just going to do what I do. So we're going to play around with the Manta M5P, see what we can do about getting it up and running, get Klipper installed on it, make it do some stuff. So for right now, I do have the dual Z coming. I do have to find in my random box of things from Sergio where some 2209s in there. There he is. What's going on, JPP? Heidi ho, neighborino. I need to get another 2209 out for this so we have 5 of them because we're going to need all 5. I just figured tonight I would start working on this. Tomorrow I get the dual Z. Shrimp Daddy, what's going on, Martin? Good to see you, sir. But yeah, tomorrow I get the CAN bus board. I actually have a CAN bus board here that, yeah, this is supposed to go to David Wilson. Now that I think about it, I think this is the one for David Wilson. I might be wrong. I think there's actually somewhere around here is a box with things that they're supposed to get shipped to David Wilson because he sent them here by accident, but he keeps forgetting to ask me for them back, and I keep forgetting about it until after I look at it. Where did all the stuff from Sergio go? Wait, is this that box for David Wilson? Let me look. Yeah, this is the EBB 42. So that's an EBB 42. And this is the LDO Orbiter 2 Smart Filament Switch. The Mellow LDO Smart Orbiter Switch. But that's an EBB for a 42, not for the 36. So I do actually have a CAN bus board here for the 36, but it doesn't have, I'd have to make my own cable, obviously, because it doesn't come with a cable. There's the plug for it. So we can make our own cable. So if I decide to set up another CAN bus, I've got another one. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's see here. Who else has popped in? Viking, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Stephen Poole, good to see you. So I do have this thing floating around too. But right now I'm trying to remember where the hell I put the things from Sergio, because Sergio sent me a care pack of stuff, and in that care pack of stuff was a some 2209s right here. Got it. Let's grab the box with the 2209s in it. I don't know which one it is because it doesn't say, but we need to put a 2209 on there, so we have 5 2209s. That's the 2226s, so we won't use those. What's up, Dan? Or what's up, Dan? Ender 3? Yeah. JPP at Midwest Rough Fest last year sent me home with this Ender 3. He wants me to rehab it so that he can give it to a gal that lives down by him. So I happen to have the Manta M5P, and we'll see if we go with the stock Creality screen or if we go with the Digital Dragon, the Digital Dragon V0 screen.
Mom says you have to take a bite out of something.
Well, I'm currently streaming right now, so I don't. Just give me it. Thank you.
Bite it.
No, I don't want a blue mouth.
Try it.
It's gonna turn your tongue blue. Let me see.
I didn't eat it.
Who did?
Mom. Mom says.
Yeah, Mom says. There, go away.
Is it good?
It's fine, but my tongue is now blue. Do you feel better now?
She told me.
No, she didn't. You did that on your own.
Text her. She bought it. I didn't even know she had it.
Yeah, so now my mouth is blue. Not too bad. My teeth are killing me, so give me chocolate. My family's trying to kill me, guys. But there we go. They're all the 1.2s. So there's that. Well, gee, thanks, Lovey. See, my tongue turned blue. It's not terrible. What the hell? It tastes like blueberry or something. It's not terrible. I just have a sore tooth and extra sugar does not help. There, go away. Yeah. There, go away. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a little miserable right now. Everybody, the wife is in chat. Say hi to the wife. Sour blue raspberry in it. Okay. It's not super crazy sour. It wasn't that bad, but like I said, now this hurts more. So thank you for forcing me to do something when I said I didn't want to. So I hurt. I got sore tooth. You guys know that I always have a sore tooth on this side right here. It's swelling up. It's not comfortable. And sadly, I can't afford to take the time off work or pay for the damn dentist, because even though we're on state aid, I can't afford dentist right now. Like, good dentists still cost money, put it that way. Like, state aid dentist will just rip my teeth out, won't put any in, and then I'll walk around with no teeth. And I work in a profession where it's kind of nice to have teeth. It's nothing against those who don't have teeth. I'm just saying, in my profession, kind of nice to have those. So I'm looking for the iFixit kit. Where the hell did I put my iFixit kit? How is my iFixit kit not out where I can see it? Did I take my damn iFixit kit in the house and now I don't have my iFixit kit? Or did I put it up here? I did not. Where the hell is it? Damn it. I want to stream, I want to do stuff, but very disorganized today. Could have swore my iFixit kit was out here somewhere with all my good tools in it. Anyway, let's see if we have like small screwdriver floating around. I just want to swap it out, and then most of the stuff's going to be on the screen. You guys know that. For Klipper install, it's going to be done over there. This part of it's pretty straightforward, just unplug and connect, but kind of got to find my stinking kit that I think is anywhere but here right now. I mean, I don't think I know it's anywhere but here right now. Oh, just a tiny little flathead screwdriver anywhere. How's everyone tonight? Hopefully you're better than me. I'm not trying to be growly, but I'm just sore. So you know how that goes. You get achy and body parts hurt, and then you hurt, and then, you know. Yeah. It's one of them situations tonight. I probably shouldn't have streamed, but I came out here because I wanted an excuse to come out here. And realistically, I can just plug in the Wi-Fi to it, but you know, I have a different SD card I want to put in there anyway. I can just use the USB-C to power the damn thing. I have that right there, and then I just need to, the USB jumper is on it, so it'll power off the USB anyway. And I could go crazy and hook up HDMI to it. I'm going to take this ADATA SD card out. I have better ones now. Keep this ADATA around for something random. You know? Sorry, gang. Let me get caught up. Also, happy birthday, Maker Viking. Yes, Viking brother. Happy birthday again to you, sir. I got you on the old book face, but got to get you again. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. There we go. All right. Ow. Oh, that camera, that one goes to that camera there, I think now, right? Yeah, I'm going to unplug this one for a minute. I'm going to plug this in here. We're going to go download the ISO for the Manta M5P CB1. I think it's a CB1 and not the CB1. I don't know which CB1 it is. Is it a CB1 V2 or a CB1? Why can't they put the identifier right on the edge, you know? I don't think it really matters which CB1 you put, because I think it's just CB1. Or they could at least put it on the bottom so when you unsnap it, you know? Let's go take a look real quick. You're getting old? Nah, Viking, you're not getting old. I'm old. All right. Let's see here. That's the modular one we need for this. But let's go here. Illinois Quick Claim Deed. There you go, guys. That's one of the things I was looking up. So there you go. There's a random phone number for a random place, if you care. Let's see here. Quit. GitHub. GitHub, Big Tree Tech. There we go. I am older. I'm the oldest one here. Digital Dragon is much younger than me, too. There we go. CB1. Let's see. Does the CB1 and the CB2, are they pretty much the same? I don't want to have to take it apart to look. It's a CB1 and CB2, right? It's definitely not a CB2. I think it's a CB1 or CB1V2 or whatever the hell it is. So let's just go ahead and grab the images. That's wrong images. We want to go back here and then scroll down. Latest system image, grab that. Mainline has ARMBN plus mainline Linux kernel 6.6 and mainline U-boot plus Debian bookworm. So really all we want is the one with Klipper already pre-installed. Yeah, let's just grab the one with Klipper. We don't need the SHA file. Let's just grab this. I'm gonna throw it right on the damn desktop. For all I know, yeah, that's the old version of it. So here's the new one. So let's just go ahead and save it. All right, it's gonna download. Hopefully it won't take too long. It looks like it's going pretty quick. You guys can't see it because it's under my head. Digital Dragon, you're a liar. You're a damn dirty liar. You're only 43. Don't you lie to everybody. I am 46. I'm the oldest one here. Nobody is older than me. Dan Adams, you are also younger than me, sir. I don't care what you think. By the way, it's good to see you, Mr. Adams. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Science Sniper, what's up? You're more fun than me. You're working 9 hours. Dude, brother, I just put in 8.5 hours and then my hour-and-a-half drive time. Plus then after work, I had to do some quick running on the honey-do list and bring home dinner. So I didn't get home until 5:30 and was up and out the door by 6. So almost a 12-hour day by the time I finally got home. And then when I got home, there was still honey-do stuff to do. So this is me sitting down now at 7 o'clock, 6:50. So you can kind of see it right here. It's funny, like this side looks puffier, but you can kind of see it right here. Like there's a lump right there. So it hurts like hell. Switched over to laptop now. All right, JPP. Did get your camping spot for Goshen reserved in for June this year today. Nice. Rocky Mountain is first. Yep, I am going to I said it the other night on stream and I'll say it again. Rocky Mountain is we're hanging on. We're hanging on. We're hoping like all hell we're gonna make it, but I hate to say it, but the plans to take the misses and get away and then see you guys at Rocky Mountain is slipping quick. Income tax money is already gone covering a bunch of damn bills, getting caught up on bills, and even getting caught up on bills. We're still behind on bills. We paid a bunch of shit and we're still broke, and I'm still trying to keep what little bit of money we have to have a couple $1,000s to buy mama a car, because I need to get her a new car because the Trailblazer is still an issue. So yeah, so I'm hoping that we can get the Trailblazer up and running decent enough that the 2 daughters can drive that. Get my wife anything right now that's small and good on gas, because she and I are the 2 that drive the most. So little gas sipper car. The kids can drive the Trailblazer, and if we need it, we'll have it to do something where we need more space. Other than that, yeah, it's just the usual everyday thing. So we're hoping we can figure something out, because any money that would come from, again, my father's estate after his passing, I won't see anything from that until probably July or August. So, and even there, it's going to be, you know, $500, you know, so there's not going to be a whole lot. Definitely ain't enough to do too much. However, MRRF this year, guys, I said I was going to come out Saturday. Saturday is going to be my son's baby shower. Well, my son and his girlfriend are doing their baby shower / gender reveal on Saturday the 21st. So I'll be coming out on Sunday. Just so everybody is aware, I'll be coming out Sunday. Since it closes up earlier on Sunday, that's actually kind of nice, because that means I can hit the road a little earlier. So hopefully all of you that are coming out there are there for the weekend, so I can still see you on Sunday. So fingers crossed. Tommy boy, the happy birthday man, what's going on? You and Viking and your happy birthdays today, I tell you. Llama's only 24, maybe 25. I was off a little bit. He's 25 today, guys. So Llama's kindly getting discounts on his car insurance, and he can rent a car finally. So there you go. Let's see, did that finish? Yes, it did. Okay. Let's write that to an SD. Let's load up Bolina Etcher. Going on 13. Yeah. All right, let's load up Bolina Etcher. We could use the Raspbian, like the Raspberry Pi imager, but, you know. Let's go back here. Load up Bolina Etcher. Flash from file. Go back to the desktop. It's the newest one. So it's going to be this one, 24/12/19, because the other one is 24/4/31 something, or 24/03. This one's 24/12. So it's this one we want. And then, of course, we want to put it in USB-C. That's 32 gig, and flash it. And here we go. It's flashing. Going on 13 mentally. I'll be there, eh? Yeah, Dan Adams, I expect to see you, good sir. Got to give you a hug, sir. So I'll be there on Sunday. I'll be driving out probably early Sunday morning. I'll drive out the 3 hours, hang out for however long I can, and then it'll be pack up and head home the 3 hours. So I'm going to do a 6 hour round trip. So I'm hoping to get at least 6 hours there. So it makes it worth the 3 hours of driving to have 6 hours of stretching my legs before I got to do it again. So, but yeah, so like I said, it just seems like no matter what I do, I can't seem to catch too many breaks. So let me go look at Discord and see what JPP says. JPP, I'll message you after chat. We'll chat, or I'll call you after chat. We could talk, because my tooth hurts and I'm trying to read that, and my brain is not comprehending the simplest of text right now. So that's, yeah. So I'll call you after chat. Unless you guys got a stream going. I don't want to call you during your stream. But if you guys aren't streaming, I'll call you after I'm done. Jesus H, man. Everybody's got family that's just not doing good. I'm sorry, old curmudgeon. Ooh. Just seems like, you know, a good run. 80s, early 90s. Yeah. Yeah. I say this without trying to sound heartless. I'm not trying to be heartless, but anyone who has lived to be 80, 90 years old has had a good life, you know. Murph's 3 hours away for you too. Havoc, it's 3 hours away from you. If those 3 digits in there are what they think they are, I think you're kind of close to me. Give me a second here. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely not what I was thinking. No, no, it's not what I thought it was. But still, I live in a pretty large area code in Illinois, so I thought that might be an area code close, but I guess not. Yeah, it like when my grandfather, my grandmother on my mom's side were both in their 90s. And it sucks and it hurts and they're gone. And you know, my grandfather had been gone for quite a while. You're by Great America. Okay, so yeah, you're north of me. Yeah. You know where Starved Rock State Park is? Havoc. You know where Starved Rock State Park is in a little bitty Utica? I'm 20 minutes southwest of there. So for me, I just get up on 39, shoot up to 80, and then just take 80 across into Indiana, where you come down around and then shoot across into Indiana that way. So where I go up and over, you go down and under. So yeah. So you're about a 2 hour drive away from me. So just to let you know, you're like a 2 hour drive away. It's like I think Six Flags, when we go there, it ends up taking us, yeah, about 2.5 hours to get there, depending on traffic. But yeah, I take 39 to 80 and then take 80 across all the way into Indiana and then jump on 90 and whatever that is and zip down and around. Go south of South Bend and down. Miss Keela, good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. Stream on. Oh, curmudgeon, it's all good, man. Sparks on tap. Good to see you, man. All right, let's see. Is this thing done yet, or is it still? It's flashing still. It's at 62%. Jeez. JC Prince, what's going on, man? How's the hunt for 100? Hopefully it's going well. One of your bad friends has a bad toothache. Yeah, 30. Way to go, man. You're getting closer. You're on your way to 50, man. You got 20 to go. So, got 20 to go. You'll get there. Trust me, the grind and the hustle is hard, but as you hit those milestones, man, when you're doing it the right way, it feels good. You know, those guys who pay bots to come and like blow up their channel, I don't know how those guys can like feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? Like I've been enjoying the natural growth, man. I want to get to 2K by May, but I don't see it happening. It's going to take me probably another year or two to get to 2K. My wife or someone is calling me right now. I'm just waiting to see if my phone will pick it up. Yeah, it's my wife. Yes, dear.
Baby,
Yes, dear.
I need you to save me.
What's up?
These kids suck. I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, the internet's agreeing with you.
Olivia keeps running in the bathroom and shutting the light off on Avery, so she's fucking squealing. Top for goddamn lungs. Now they're arguing about who told who to say what. I think Olivia spit an apple at her.
Probably.
I swear to I can't, and I kicked the door open into Olivia because I know she was behind the door.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'm sick and I cannot handle them. I really might sell them somewhere.
Well, just make sure you hold out for a good price.
Like, one is supposed to be going to bed. I don't know what the fuck the other one is doing. I don't know why she's in there messing with her sister.
Because that's what they do, honey. They're sisters.
I'm about to tell Jacqueline to mess with Lulu.
Yeah.
Like, fair is fair, right?
You want to have some fun? I could just start loading shit up and like streaming it to Liv's TV. Just start forcing shit to Liv's TV. And
No, because then I have to listen to her scream, and you're out there. You don't have to hear shit.
Oh, Keela says that she so feels your pain right now.
See, somebody gets it.
Oh yeah, no, the chat's having fun. Like Digital Dragon says, have kids, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
It's okay. Hold on a second. Pause. Olivia,
Holy shit, Bearded Bucket brother, thank you, man. Thank you for that. Honey, you want to tell Bearded Bucket thank you? He just gifted 10 memberships.
shh. Yes, thank you, Bearded Bucket. Olivia, I swear on everything that's holy, the whole internet's gonna hear this right now. I will sell you if you don't leave your sister the fuck alone. Go in your room and eat your apple. Why do you have an apple in a Reese's cup? That is the weirdest cut. Go away. Just go. Please, I love you. Go to bed.
Go in your room, watch your TV.
Oh, this kid just told me no. I'm gonna have to hang up the phone now.
Okay, yeah, Keela is just saying, my goodness, that's my life. So maybe when I get a hair up my ass and you and I go visit the Lee Marie 3D studios, you and Keela could just talk about the girls and how much fun they are.
Oh, just so you know, she's coming out to you now. She got your shoes on, so good luck with it.
Well, just, yeah, I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
So anyway, Keela, hun, again, there are 7 kids. The oldest 3 are the boys. They're all in their 20s now. They don't live at home. JC, thank you for the 99 cents, bud. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. But the girls, we have a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 13-year-old. So, yeah, the 19-year-old is like never here. The 18-year-old won't ever leave here. The 15 and 13-year-olds do just what 15 and 13-year-olds do. So, the old curmudgeon, your spare nuts and bolts and no 5/16 by 3.5. She's coming to tattle. Yeah, she probably is if she comes out here. So 32, 29, and 26, and they're all on their own. Digital Dragon, you enjoy it when they come home and you're glad when they go, aren't you? Nah, what the hell was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying before the missus called, guys. Does anybody remember where I was at? ADHD, sore tooth, all that fun jazz. Maybe I was talking about the tooth. I might have been talking about my tooth. My tooth hurts. This one right here. It's the one that always hurts. It'll hurt for a while. I'll just chew on ibuprofen like candy for a couple of days and then it stops hurting. I can't take time off of work. And again, when you have state insurance, you kind of get screwed as to where you can go. And their whole answer is, if we can't drill it and fill it, we'll just pull it. And then you wind up with another hole in your mouth. And I have several missing teeth back there. I don't want to add more, but yeah, I'll probably be in dentures soon if I can get them to approve it. Look at that face, everybody. Isn't that the face of a happy kid? Look at her. Tell Sam get coffee or whatever she drinks. I'm sorry. Yeah, Keela, thank you, dear. Yeah, she is a... Here, I will tell you all right now how this works. If it is can or bottle, it is Coca-Cola. If it is fountain pop, it is a Pepsi. So if you ever see us out and about and you want to make the missus happy, bring a can of Coke or a bottle of Coke, or bring a fountain pop as a Pepsi. Yes, she does flip-flop. Viking says hi. Cola is gross. Havoc, I drink Mountain Dew, and since Baja Blast has been made available in the bottles, it makes my life so much happier. Yeah. So who made me take a membership? Thorpe, you would have to blame Bearded Bucket for that. Bearded Bucket just gifted 10. And then Kilo threw 10 this way, JC threw 99 cents. I'm just kind of going to go back here real quick and go to my funding page to see.
So basically, your wife told me to stop because I was in there and I turned off the bathroom light and shut the door on Avery. And
Yes.
she told me to stop doing that because she's going to fall. And she didn't fall at all. But then she walks out into the kitchen and she falls. And then Mom yells at me because she fell.
Ah, so it's not your fault.
No.
It is 100% not you getting her wound up. Not at all. It's all her fault. I agree. It's all her fault. She should just know better. Damn you, Bearded Bucket. Drink Canadian Dry Zero, huh? So you're a Canadian Dry ginger ale kind of gal, huh? All right. Didn't decide who to bestow the memberships upon. All hail the glorious algorithm. Yes. Yes, it is always the algorithm that decides, Thorpe. So you can blame YouTube for the fact that you now have a membership. Where is the little micro SD for the board? Is there not a... Am I just blind? Oh, there it is. It's on top. I forgot. On the M5P, the SD card slot is on top. It's not on the bottom. So there's that. Let's kill the power to this. Let's unplug this so we can plug it in over here. And I'm going to plug in the Ethernet so that it'll have network. Let's unplug that. Let's unplug that. We're going to power this bad boy off of the USPA. Plug that in there. And then power this up here. And then power this on. And there we go. Let's make sure we're not shorting nothing out. Okay. There. It is flickery flashing. Good. Yeah, we got to find a Wi-Fi antenna for that too, but there we go. Oh, you did get the job, Thorpe? Cool. I know you said that the interview went well and that the boss told you it was pretty much a shoe-in. You were a shoe-in, but it's good to know you got it, man. Congrats. Everybody. Let's get some like cheers going on in chat for Thorpe. He is now back on the employed list. So everybody give Thorpe some cheers in chat, please. Oh, look, Bob Carn says hi to my spawn. There's my spawn.
And then Mom told Taylor that we're not friends anymore.
You and Taylor aren't friends, or Mom and you aren't friends anymore?
No, Mom told Taylor that I don't want to be Taylor's friend anymore.
But you do.
You know, I hope she's watching this right now, too.
Mom or Taylor?
Mom.
Mom's not watching. And if she is watching, she's hiding in the background laughing her ass off right now.
Taylor only watches it when we're here and we make fun of you.
Going on break on break back in 20. All right, Mr. Adams, you have fun, good sir, while you do that. Mom is watching. Yes. Bob is speaking in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. No las dos. So anyway, gang, I got to look up that IP address now. So let me find my Angry IP scanner. There it is. Let's see if that thing shows up. I don't remember what it shows up as, but by now it should be done. It's going flash, 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 flash. So hopefully it's done. And if it's not, we'll reboot it and see what happens. But I got to move this over here so I can see you guys. No habla. Why not both? Jacqueline says Rory is sad. Yes, Rory misses her daddy. Rory is the black and white pup, if you guys remember the pups. Rory is the black and white one that is like my little baby. She loves me all too much. Olivia and everyone else there gets so annoyed by the fact that she is all about her daddy.
Love is an overstatement.
Yeah, love is an overstatement. She is all about her daddy. She is daddy's baby girl. I come in the house and she jumps right into my lap and will sit there and like nuzzle into the back of my neck, and she'll curl up on me and she'll like run to me constantly. So, uh-oh. Oh, that's you listening to your TikToks again. Gotta love technology nowadays. Let's see here. Oh, wait, had a ticket. They came in a different language, converted it to English, then typed what I wanted to say and replied. Yep. Hey, honey, look. Keela says hi. Let's see if the host names will actually show up this time. It didn't show me the actual host names, which is irritating because I need to know what the host name is. Is the Nick flashing? Yes, the Nick is doing its thing. It's doing its Nick-like things. Name it Jeff. Pacing upstairs. I think she wants me to go upstairs. Shane, yeah, it's amazing how cats do that, isn't it? There we go. Now we got some host names showing up. Not all of them. Did you just T-Rex the door?
I don't think she likes it.
No, you gonna show everybody? She gave her crazy eyes. Actually, I was actually kind of biting on her head. I grabbed like her little head scruff, and I grabbed it and pulled back with my teeth, and her eyes were like, whoop. I didn't hurt her. Don't worry, guys. I'm not a complete monster. Why is this thing got such high ping times on everything? Jeesh.
Huh.
And none of the host names are showing up right. By default, what the hell does it come up with for the name? Let's go back one. Okay, love you.
Love you.
You have 4 girls. I feel for you, Sam. My 16. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's always fun. Like, I love the girls. They are definitely a handful all the time. Does anybody remember what the host name is for the Big Tree Tech ISO when it creates it? I'm having a hell of a time trying to find this thing right now. He admitted Dan is a monster. Save the puppies. Bearded Bucket, thank you, brother, for the membership tonight. That is awesome. You guys are helping out greatly. Let's see here. Is it CB1.local maybe? I don't think it's CB1.local. It may not even be working. No, it's not going to be Refuge JPP. I haven't changed none of that yet. We're using the stock default image to get this thing booted up. I haven't changed anything in it yet. I got to get into it first time around. Yes. It's not JPP either. I have not given it a host name. So it's whatever the stock or default host name is, but let me go to the user manual for the CB1 and see if in the user's manual when going down the path, if it tells you. And for all I know, this is a CB2, but I don't think it is because I don't have CB2 money and my friends wouldn't have sent me a CB2. Can y'all give me a, oh, JC Prince would like a membership. I don't know that you can actually like pick JC. I think it's just the randomness of the algorithm. My loving wife is calling me again. Let me answer this and put her on speakerphone for you guys again. Yes, dear.
Hello? Just so you know, Rory just bit Lulu.
Yeah. Is it because Lulu was picking on her daddy and she didn't like that?
No, it's because Lulu came in, she goes, you want to fight, Bob? And she started swinging her arm like she was going to hit me. And Rory choked up and bit her hand.
Oh, so she was defending her mommy.
Yeah, she did.
Well, I guess that means we got to put her down.
No! It's not her fault. She doesn't know any better.
Yeah, Bearded Bucket, it's a CB1 then, because it's the same heatsink. And yeah, I guess we got to put her down, honey.
Say, Daddy, I want to come out and see.
then bring her out here.
All right, then give me Freya because she's gonna spaz.
Yeah, either put a leash on her and bring her out, or just carry her out here.
You need to put a leash on her anyhow in case she gets down.
Okay.
All right, she's bringing the bad doggy that just bit her hand.
Okay. Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye.
All right. My little Rosor is coming out here, guys. You'll get to see her in a minute. And yeah, it's the same heatsink, so it is a CB1. Now I'm just going through the documentation while we're sitting here just to see if it tells me what it should be when it's all said and done. And of course, because when you look at it on GitHub, you have to go a few pages at a time, connecting, putting the Ethernet. Setting up the Wi-Fi settings isn't going to work right now because, yeah, I don't have the ability to do Wi-Fi because I lost the little guy, the little whippy antenna. They always say to use Mobex term, right? Is that what it's called? And it's just saying to find the IP address. Okay. I'm looking to see if there's anything in the documentation that shows like an actual name, but there's not. Oh, here she comes. So my little girl's going to be out here in a second. Here she comes. Get ready, guys. You see my little girl. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. Oh, you brought both of them out.
You can't just bring one.
All right, come here. Who's coming up here first? Who's coming up here first? Come on.
Go see Dad.
Come here. Here's my baby. This one's all about Daddy. Hi, baby. Yeah, see, she's all about Daddy, guys. She likes to get all up in Daddy's face, huh? Hi. Hi. Wait. Dan, don't keep up on chat. What am I not keeping up on chat? Oh, here we go. The default should be the Big Tree Tech -CB1. Okay.
Dan never keeps up on chat.
And this one's Freya, guys. This is Freya. Look how big Freya's freaking big old beefy head is. Like when you look at the two of them, Freya's just the little chunkster. All right, let's see if let's see here. Let's type in Big Tree Tech -CB1.
Can you sit?
Enter.
Sit.
Oh, it worked. Thank you, Bob.
Sit.
Yay, it worked.
Look how fast you get stuff done.
Except
in your chat.
if I just listen to Bob.
Yeah, he told you.
Bob knows.
Okay, go to Mom.
Bob
Yeah,
is
situation
Bob is
Mom.
awesome. Thank you, Bob.
Come here.
Let's make it 18 on the font so that it'll get bigger. We'll hit
Stink. Come
apply
here.
and then we'll share
Come
it.
here, Stink.
Ready? We'll share it.
Bird.
There we go.
Sit.
Now let's get logged in with BIQU and BIQU and hit enter.
Ian, can you get your dog?
You just sit.
Hold on. I gotta turn it. Where is she?
Just being a
Come here. Come here.
Not listening.
Come here. Quit being a bad girl. The internet doesn't want to see you being a bad puppy. You knocked Daddy's microphone almost completely off of him. And then you spun it over. There. Here.
Meanwhile, you see my dog, Dan?
Oh, yes. You're a perfect little angel.
She's being a good girl.
You wiping the dust off me from the puppies?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because somebody puppy pawed Daddy. Hi. Hi.
She chomped down on Lulu's hand, too.
Yeah, did you bite her?
Yes,
Mhm.
she did.
Did you bite Sissy because she was trying to attack Mommy and you didn't like that? Were you being
My mom too. You need to learn how to share.
Mommy's big bad protector?
You need to learn how to share.
You went down? Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I can't wait. Those new wheels will be here tomorrow. For anybody who wasn't watching that stream, the wheel on my chair broke and I ordered the rollerblade wheels. Love you. The internet didn't see you. Don't worry, you're safe. Thank you again, Bob. Thank you. Bob does Bob things. Yes, he does. Okay, now we're in here. So let's do a sudo apt update. Let's get that done first. BIQU and hit enter. Get this thing updated real quick. And I believe it already has Klipper installed on it. So I believe they use the install and upgrade helper. I could be wrong, and if I am, well, we'll fix that. Go back here. Big tree tech, whoops, tech dash CV1 slash. And there we go. So mainsail's already installed. There's everything. Here's the basic files. We're going to get all this stuff updated. It already has the sonar, bed mesh, moonraker, mainsail, Klipper screen, all that fun stuff's already in here by default. So that'll save us those headaches. So yes. Wick Central, evening. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. For those who don't know, I'm Dan. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot with a webcam and a microphone, and I have a big family, and usually they like to come out a few times just to throw some curveballs in there. So if you have ADHD, this is a good channel for you because it's all over the place. That being said, right now we're just playing around with an Ender 3 that I got from JPP or Just Push Print in chat. I have a Manta M5P sitting here. Tomorrow I should be getting the dual Z kit for it. So we'll put the dual Z on there, hook up the other motor, and they'll have independent Z so we can do Z tilt. But for tonight, I just want to get the basics installed on here. We've already been going for 48 minutes. Usually I stream for about 2 hours a night. I took about 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen for my toothache, so it's starting to finally get in my system, so it's not as bad. But tonight's plan is we're just going to get the basic portion of Klipper installed on here. We may very well look at grabbing the Ender 3 config for the Manta M5P, getting it copied over, and then if it already has the dual Z stuff in there, great. If it doesn't, we'll add in the part for dual Z. Make sure all the pins and everything are correct. That way tomorrow when the other motor gets here, we can hook everything up and then just make sure it's moving in the right direction. So tomorrow will be pop this off, put the dual Z in, swap out the parts for the dual Z, get that all hooked up and wired in, and then make sure that it goes up and down and goes in and out. And then, yeah. And side to side. Yeah. So Google Foo works for you. Yes, Bob Carnes, it does. Thank you. So much better. Yeah. These plastic stock ones, I was rolling, and you guys, I complain about it all the time. My floor is an old garage concrete floor with a bunch of pits and shit in it, and right underneath me here is a big hole in the concrete that drops down about a ½ inch, and when I move the chair, it catches that, and it dips right in, and it just did that too many times, and the wheel snaps. So there it is. The broken wheel is over here. So I got the rollerblade wheels coming, the dual Z thing, the dual Z kit, and a build plate. So there's a build plate coming for that too. So those are out of my pocket to get that done just because JPP wants to do it. I just want to get it done. So we're going to do that. Make that happen. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to make it happen. And after that, we'll get it printing. It's got a NG extruder on there from Microswiss. It'll have some filament from Polymaker. Get all this ready to go. And then if I'm not going to Rocky Mountain, I will try to intersect JPP and his missus on their trip up. Try to intersect with them so that I can give them their stuff, and then they can continue on their way or on their way back if they want to take a detour and go way up high and then have add an extra 8 hours to their trip on their way home, or however, you know what I mean? What's going on? Lee Marie 3D is my guess. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, good sir. That does happen. It's kind of cool. West 3D is here, guys, but not really West 3D. Just one of the many minds behind West 3D. There we go. Now he's himself again. What's going on, Jeremy? How are you, Mr. Lee Marie? Mr. Lee of the Lee Marie instead of Mrs. Marie of the Lee Marie. Yeah. But nope. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. And then there we go. Let's do sudo apt upgrade space tac y, because yes, do all the updates and don't ask me, just do them. So there we go. Now we're going to let it run all the updates. And I say tac y, I could be wrong, but for many years, I think like exclamation point in Linux command, they always said bang. So it was always like bang and then whatever you wanted it to do. I believe the dash was always called a tac y. I could be wrong. I'm dumb when it comes to Linux. I remember little bits and pieces, and sometimes I put words in places where they don't belong. You know, just like I put my foot in my mouth quite often because it doesn't belong there. So that's the perfect place to put it. You say the same thing? You say tac y? Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. It's just something I've done for many years, and it could be wrong, but it's what I say. So I'm hoping it's right. And I'm not using it out of context, and you guys are just sitting there cringing when I say that. For those who do know. But gang, I do want to let you know that we are still holding on to the hope and prayer. We're not saying we're not making it official that we're not going to Rocky Mountain. But like I said, the financial situation is always a thing that haunts me. And every time I think we're going to be able to save money, there's bills. It's just the fact of life. If we can make it happen, it will happen. I'm not going to make any more promises that we'll be there. I'm just going to say we want to be there. And if all goes well, we'll be there from the 14th through the 20th. So hotel room's going to run us about $750, something like that. For the hotel room for those days. We are staying at the Microtel currently. And because it is my wife's birthday, we are just going to be the only two staying, because I am not going to do that to my loving wife, and my wife snores worse than me. So I don't want to do that to any of you. Don't need Linux command language to cringe at me. Thanks, Bob. I know this right here. Ready? There it is. Everybody just cringed all at once. This is enough to just make you cringe. But yes, Wayne, you just joined. You're talking about Rocky Mountain. Yes, I am Wayne. I am talking about Rocky Mountain Rep Rat Fest and the fact that we have the hotel room, and we are going to be going to Colorado to Loveland around the time of Rocky Mountain, as long as we can get finances in line. The income tax money, and then there was talk of other money, but other money's not going to show up till afterwards, and we have bills that need to be paid now, not then. So we're working shit out, plain and simple. We're working shit out. We'll figure it out. Is there other boards that are compatible with the CB1 boards, or the CB1 from? Yeah, you can use, instead of using a CB1, you can use the CM4, the compute module from Raspberry Pi. Yeah. Might be able to get a Kraken MCU, but that's missing a CB1. The Kraken doesn't have a slot for that, does it? Does the Kraken have a slot for a CB1? It uses the CM4 standard. Yeah, so if it's a CM4 board, it should work. It should work. That's going to be the key, because I don't know. I know that Libre has talks of their CM4 compatible boards coming, the Alta and the Solitude. I don't know if they're going to work. Hopefully when the chip shortage that they're going through is done and over with, one will come my way and I can try one on one of these boards and see how it does. We'll see what happens. Realistically, we just need Armbian or another flavor of Linux that is compatible with those boards, get it up and running, and then snap it on here and see what happens. So there'll be that. It doesn't look like the Krakens have a spot for a CM4. Yeah, I don't think they do, Shane. I didn't think they did. Your CM4 or your CB1 is just a compute module. You would still need, in most cases, if you're going to use it like a Pi, you're going to need the CM4 or CB1 breakout board that converts it to a Pi, and then you just snap that on there, and then you get your USB ports and all that fun stuff. So got to split layers all. All right, old curmudgeon, sorry to hear. I kind of, you and I think very similarly when it comes to certain situations. So I just hope that when that time does come, that it's a peaceful one. And you and the family are in the, I would say thoughts and prayers, but you guys know religion and we don't talk religion. So sending good vibes, sending good juju. Hope all goes well, man. See you, old cucumber. Would that make him a pickle? Well, he has both the Leviathan and the Kraken, so might be confused. No, the Leviathan doesn't. I know the Leviathan doesn't. I couldn't remember if the Kraken did or not. But yeah, LDO's Leviathan board does not have a compute module slot on it. It is just an 8-stepper control board. You still need a Raspberry Pi for. So yeah, you would still need, like, if you get, realistically, just use a Raspberry Pi. Like, just connect a Raspberry Pi to either one of them. It's going to be your best bet. Because neither one of them does. Yeah, you can get the breakout board for the CB1. Big Tree Tech sells a breakout board, or I call it a breakout board. It's just a board. You snap the CB1 onto it, or the CB2. If you get a CB2, you can snap it onto it, and then it makes it the same footprint as a Raspberry Pi. You have the 4 USB ports, the Ethernet port, and all that. It's basically an IO board. Thank you, Wick. Yeah, it's just an IO board that it snaps onto, and then it operates just like a Pi or whatever. So at that point, instead of buying a CB1 and then having to buy the board, just buy a Pi. Get yourself, get on like Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, whatever. Find yourself a couple used Pis that are still good. Buy those. You can get the Libres if you want to. If it'll work for you, great. I've been having some hit or miss issues with my Libre boards lately, so I haven't really done too much with those. I do have an old collection here. I'm probably going to start utilizing them for just miscellaneous little crap around the garage. Guess what you have in the studio now, y'all? Hee hee hee. If you have a certain printer that I'm waiting for mine to show up, it's a beast. Well, if it's the one I think it is, I know it's probably not, but if it's the one I think it is, it has it's kind of a gooey printer. A goo printer. I'm hoping mine shows up soon. I don't know when the company that said that they were going to send me one was going to get theirs in. Ooh, 400 rat rig. Nice. Nice. Will, you have no problem with your Libre or your Orange Pi? Great budget boards. Yeah, the Libre boards, I had good luck in the past with the Libre boards. I have Libre boards here that are working. I got a new Alta board just the other day. I was setting it up for some students, and I just can't get it to work. And I'm going to bring it in here and try flashing the OS on a new SD card and see if that fixes part of my problem. See if I can get it working, and then I'll have another Alta board because the students went with a Raspberry Pi 5 instead. I told them, let me see what I could do. I got that. It wasn't working, and their deadline's getting closer and closer. So they're like, we just need something. So they just got a Pi 5, an 8 gig Pi 5, and that's what they're using. So just playing around with it. Nice. Over to play with Ra. Ah, nice. Hey, gang, real quick. If any of you would like to help me out in convincing LDO to send me a Trident kit at a discounted price, of course. If any of you would like to help me out with that, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo are in the link tree down below. Send me monies so I can tell the man, the myth, the legend, that this is the amount of monies that I now have put aside to get the LDO kit to maybe help entice him to be able to get me one. And then if that happens, I will let you know that it's probably going to be a 250 kit is all I'm going to get. So Mr. and Mrs. Lee Marie 3D, if you either have or could maybe print the parts for a 250 Trident, and then if you guys wanted to sponsor that part for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And I already give you love, but I'll continue to give you love. And when you're done with the parts, don't ship them to me. Let me know they're ready. And that following weekend, the missus and I, as long as it's on the weekend, we don't have my daughter here when she's with her mom. We'll take a little road trip, come see you guys, pick them up and hang out. Maybe we get some lunch, you know. So just putting that out there. If you guys want to get the parts kit together, the printed parts for the Trident 250. And then if anybody wants to help me get the 250, like I said, the links are down there. Just put in there for Trident so that I know that that's what you want that to go towards. So I don't use it to pay a bill instead, like my $70 water bill. You'd go with a 300. I would too, but I'm at the mercy of them. If I'm not going to pay full price because I can't afford to, unless you guys want to help me get to full price. If you guys want to go nuts, and you guys want to put a bunch of money in there, I'll buy it right now on stream. But I need enough to be able to get it. And of course, I would buy it from either West 3D, KB 3D, or Fabrico, because those three companies are the three companies that work with me the most. They love me the most, and I want to give to them when it comes to buying parts. It's nothing against the other companies, but they're the three that I work with often that sell the kits. So if anybody wants to help me with that, feel free. What I missed, hold on, let me go back here. It's like $50 more, I think. Well, here, let me go to West 3D real quick, and let's go look on West 3D site. Let's go to Voron. Let's go to Trident. Hold on. I want to go to LDO kit. And then for the 300 pre-sale. So they don't have any 300s in stock. It is pre-sale. And it's only the red? How does that work? Come on, West 3D. I want space gray. But yeah, look at this, guys. It's only the 300 pre-sale kit, and it's only in red. I can't get a space gray pre-sale? Dadgummit, what do they got? They don't have anything in stock right now for the 300s. However, pre-sale for the 250s, same thing. However, the 250 I can get in space gray, but the 300 would be more ideal. I'm not going to lie. I would rather have the 300. Okay. Let's go check out KB now. KB-3D. Let's go to KB3D. By the way, guys, KB3D, I had a gift card I won on I won on 3D and T printing. I got a $25 gift card I won. I picked up this guy, the HDMI 5. We're going to put that on the switch wire so the switch wire finally has a screen. No, JC, if you, no, dude, you don't give me any more money. Stop it. Okay, hold on. JC, you are a 13-year-old kid growing your YouTube channel. Take that money and put that $100 into something for your channel, good sir. Buy something and review it and put up a review video on your channel. Take that $100 and do something for you and your channel, okay? There are enough people here that when they can afford to help me, they do. But in your case, you are a 15-year-old or 13-year-old kid. Sorry, you are a 13-year-old kid growing a YouTube channel, man. Take your money, buy a product, do a review. Like, seriously, use it for content on your channel, man. Like, you, out of all the people in chat, I will send you your money back. Like, out of everybody in chat, I will send you your money back. Don't. All right, you already spent 99 cents today. That was way more than you needed to. You keep yours, man. 13 years old, hustle for you, bro. Hustle for you. I appreciate it, but hustle for you. All right, build your channel, get those people coming, get them numbers up. Work on your channel, bud. You got this. The rest of you, open your wallets, you tight asses. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Holy shit, I'm kidding. I don't want a bunch of you to be like, cancel Dan. It's a joke. I love you all. Do what you can. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's fine. I don't want your money if you need your money. If you need your money, keep your money. You know your financial situation better than me. I want a Trident. I have wanted a Trident for a long time. One day I will have a Trident. But until then, I'm going to continue to want because it's good to want. At least that's what they tell me. It's good to want. Do it. What's going on, Tim? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Havoc, I can tell you right now, you're in the market for a printer. What's your budget? Let's get this out there. Like, what's a budget range? Like 2 to 300, 2 to 500, 5 to 600. What's like where are you at in your range? Like, what's your target that you're looking for? Doing good, just frustrated with your 2.4 firmware. DeWitt, I really wish that I could take a road trip up to Canada and visit you and help you out, brother. I really do. Because I am terrible at being like a remote support. I really am. The Cheedy Plus. Yeah, a lot of people like the Cheedy printer. The Cheedy Plus 4 has always been a good one lately. A lot of people have been talking about. The Ender 5 Max. And building the kit or building a kit printer. Nice. I do have to say, I have been, as I've gotten older and been in 3D printing for as long as I have and built a bunch of kit printers, there's a few kit printers that I am excited for and that I want to build. And then when it comes down to it, there are a lot of printers that I'd rather just buy because out of the box, you set it up and you go. I'm excited for the Centauri Carbon. I can't wait for that one to get here. Again, by the way, Fabrico and XR Bunker Works, thank you for making that happen. But there is going to be one coming. I don't know when. Whenever Fabrico gets their stock in, there's supposed to be one coming this way, and then we'll have one to play with. And it's going to be like back here. So we'll play around with it, and thankfully it'll be hopefully out long enough that the firmware patches and updates for some of the issues that people are having will be resolved by then. And if not, well, then we'll just play around with it and make that happen, you know. Wick, you just got the 85X. Nice. It's cool for the price. Yeah, I like the little was it co-print style like setup they got going on there. So yeah, should know this stuff from building 4 Vorons and a rat rig. Yeah, you're having a brain fart. Yeah, dude, do it. The best thing to do right now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man, the best thing to do right now is walk away from it for a couple of days, clear your head of it, and it'll come to you and you'd be like, oh shit, because it's right now you're overthinking it. Trust me, I know. I do that all the time. Did ANET go under? Shane, I believe they are, if they're still alive, they're on life support. Yeah, if they're still alive, they are definitely on life support right now because some of the other companies that were in ANET's category have all switched to a Core XY printer or are releasing a Core XY printer now, and their numbers are going up and they're all hitting that competitive price for an entry-level Core XY. So probably going to do a Box Turtle or the Pico MMU for your self-built printer. Nice. Yeah, the Box Turtle is gaining way more traction than the Pico is. And the Box Turtle, it doesn't hurt that LDO jumped on board with that. That definitely helped. Getting a decent kit out there for people, it definitely helped, you know. Look at the Elegoo or a FlashForge. Yeah, the FlashForge Adventure 5M, just the open air, non-enclosed 5M is a great printer. I had one of those for a little while. I gave it to my niece and nephews, and they love it. So I got it. I played around with it for a little bit, and like an idiot, I gave it away to my niece and nephews because it was a good printer. The thing is my K1 back here. It's an OG K1. It does have the Micro Swiss Flowtech hot end on it. That thing has been a little workhorse, so that one is there. I'm hoping that the Centrino will be up here, or Centauri, not Centrino, the Centauri will be up here. Centrino is the old Intel CPU. We discussed this. But the Centauri will be up here, and then I'll move the switch wire down, and then the Prusa is going to get a Bear upgrade and then move down. It still hasn't shipped, but according to FL Sun, the T1 Pro, I just said what it is instead of wink, wink, hint, hinting about it. The T1 Pro should be here. It says it's supposed to be delivered on the 5th. So I have a open box Amazon return T1 Pro coming. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it's all it's cracked up to be or if it's missing parts. The nice thing about the T1 Pro was I was informed that the T1 Pro is coming, and that since it is a current inventory printer, that it will come with a support for missing parts. So if things are missing or broken or need to be replaced, I can reach out and get those parts. So that'll be fun. You're waiting for the Baby Belt Pro and the Under 3 NG kits from Fabrico, and a Centauri Carbon unless I cancel. And going to purchase the Prusa Core 1 kit. Nice, Digital Dragon. I wish I had Digital Dragon money. I really do, because I know that a lot of what Digital Dragon gets, that's why you guys need to go and support him, show him some love, because a lot of what Digital Dragon gets, he takes from the channel and puts back into these printer builds. I know that he, you know, works with companies, talks with companies, and has deals with companies, but Digital Dragon is pushing so many different projects, and it's money spent. Okay, this isn't companies handing him things. So please, like, when you see Digital Dragons live, go there. Again, I want to build a Trident, but guess what? If you have money, give it to Digital Dragon right now, because you guys know how I am. I want things, I would enjoy things, but at the same time, I want to support my friends. And Digital Dragon's one of those guys that's bringing all kinds of cool content to the table. Like, he does all kinds of cool stuff. So please go show him some love. Let me take a look at something here real quick. I think it's just my statement. Yeah, it's just my Cash App statement. I was making sure that I didn't miss anybody, because like I tell you guys, I'll give you shout outs if you send stuff. So yeah, okay. Ron has developed a few, and the Doron Velta. Yes, the Doron Velta is pretty cool. Yes, Velta has a kit. You can get it from Fabrico. Fabrico does sell the kits. I believe it's, what company is that made them? Is it FISEC or FYE, etc., or whatever it is? FYS, etc. Let's go to, okay, I'm back to my ADHD squirreling thing. Let's go back here and let's look. KB3D does not have Trident kits, so I can't get a Trident kit from KB3D. So look, if you look on their page and you go look at their full shop full build kits, they've got the Box Turtle, they've got the Milo, they've got the Positron, then they have a 2.4, the Switchwire, and the V0, and then they have some Sovol printers, they have the Rook kit, they have their black box, which again, Digital Dragon built one of these. So if you didn't see, go back and look at his YouTube. He built a black box. So if you want to know more about that one, go check that bad boy out. And then of course they've got Frax Flex Arm system that they're bringing out. Who wants to see me build one of those? Who thinks I should build one of them? Maybe I can convince Chris and the gang to send me one. What do you think? Should I talk to him? Yeah, it's FYS, etc. So it's FISEC, but FYS, etc. is apparently the proper way to say that. Just like, I guess, FL Sun is not really FL Sun. It's actually Full Sun. My understanding is we're all saying it wrong. I guess it's Full Sun. But we all say FL Sun because that's how we see it. So. You're trying to get Chris to send you one of the Frax kits? Yeah. I know you'll definitely get one before I will, Digital Dragon. I know you will definitely get one before I will. But let's go over to Fabrico real quick now, since West is currently in pre-sale and KB is currently not carrying the Trident. Let's go to Fabrico. Collection printers, there we go. Look at that Trident kit right here, $11.69. Space Gray 300 is $11.99, so $1,200 plus whatever the shipping is going to cost. And then instead of doing the PIF program for parts for $140, if Lee Marie 3D would like to pick the color scheme, because I would go with a Space Gray frame, not going to lie. But if I went with the Space Gray frame and Lee Marie 3D went with, since it's the stock parts kit, they just wanted to print the stock parts in whatever 2 colors they decided, I wouldn't argue. I could do the, I'm not going to do the titanium backers. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you got to do the titanium backers. That's great, but I wouldn't do it, at least not right away. That could be an upgrade down the line. But you can get the, instead of doing the Revo high flow hot end, you can do the Fadis Rapido hot end, high flow hot end for a $9 difference or $10 difference. So there's that. But realistically, again, Octopus is replaced now with the Leviathan board. It's got 5 of the TMC 2209s and 2 of the TMC 5160s on there. So you hook up your A and B motors to the 5160s. And then, of course, everything else runs off the TMC 2209s, which is fine. It does come with a Nighthawk SB toolboard, which is the Nighthawk USB variant, not the CAN bus variant. Is the one that got you hooked on the Mercury builds and decided to jump into 3D printing instead of just watching. Yes, JPP. Digital Dragon has a much better presence, camera presence than a lot of us, because he doesn't actually have ADHD and he stays pretty focused. A lot of us have ADHD and we do dumb shit like scatterbrain and run around, and like right now I said I was going to be doing stuff and here I am doing a bunch of other stuff. Let's go back here now, right screen. Let's do a sudo apt auto clean super secret password BQ, because I didn't change it. It's the stock one. But there we go. It automatically cleaned all that. And then I also do an auto remove. Auto remove and hit enter. Oh wait, it's not auto remove, Dan. You idiot. Auto remove. There we go. And then now it will automatically remove the unnecessary packages, which it says there's one that did not upgrade. So let's do a sudo apt upgrade, because I don't remember which one it is, and I could have did the dash upgrade, but this will at least tell me here. There we go. It's the Armbian Plymouth theme. So if I do sudo apt upgrade space Armbian Plymouth theme. Not necessary, but to keep all packages updated. There we go. We tell it yes. I could have did attack Y and it would do that. But there it goes. Now it's installing the upgrade for the Plymouth theme. Again, not necessary for what we're doing, but might as well, right? Keeps everything current, keeps everything up to date. Beta enclosure video is what made me pull the trigger on getting getting a printer yourself. Yeah, now JPP just goes completely apeshit with it. Did you ever find your iFixit kit? Digital Dragon? No, I didn't. It's around the house somewhere. I just don't know where the hell I put it. I'll find it. It's somewhere in the house. I kind of remember taking it in the house to put something together and just forgot to bring it back out with me. So it's in the house. I'll find it. But there we go. Grew a brain, got past the hurdle, needed to edit the WPA supplicant file. You put WSP, but WAP supplicant file. Get the Pi on your network. Yeah, do it. That'll be That's the thing. Got the WPA supplicant file. All right. There's all that stuff updated. Now let's do a, what is it? It's dip slash, oh wait, it's sudo, right? Sudo dip slash kiauh dot sh and hit enter. Script must not, oh, that's right. Sorry. Whoops. Dip slash kiauh dot sh enter. Don't run it as sudo. And then this needs to be updated. So yes, we're going to tell it to update. You can type Y or just hit enter because Y is capital. So that's the default option. For those who don't know, now you do. Hit enter. Now it's going to update and then we reload it again. And now it may ask me if I want to use, nope, there we go. It just went right in. Okay, now we want to do the update. So we'll hit 2 and hit enter. Evil Diesel has me starting to paint miniatures for Warhammer 40K and D&D. Well, Digital Dragon, it's nice to have something to pull you away from one thing, because the more you do the same thing over and over again, the more it becomes work, you know? It's less fun that way. But all right, so see up here in the top, it says update all, hit A. So we're going to hit A and hit enter. And then we're going to tell it, and see again, the Y is capital. See this? Look, right here, the Y is capital. That means it's the default. If I just hit enter, which we're going to do, there it goes. See, it'll just start because it's defaulting to the capital letter. If you don't have a capital letter and it doesn't say default is this, then you need to type something. Otherwise, whatever the capital is, if that's what you want to do, you do it. If it's not, then put the letter in there you need. Just started learning how to dial in better settings for the probes and more accurate bed leveling, therefore more accurate mesh. Yes, JPP. You're also doing streaming and teardowns, cleaning and rebuilding of the 1949 Stinger Model 1591 sewing machine. Nice. Nice, good sir. It's amazing. Like I said, guys, like just do the things you do and people will be there. You know what I mean? Like some people watch streams for the person. Some people watch streams for what's going on in the stream. Like you guys are here watching me be a total ADHD nut job. Hi, I'm Dan. I'm an idiot with a microphone and a webcam. Good to see you. But some of you are here because for whatever reason you're attracted to my idiotic personality, my ADHD. Some of you are here for the semi-interruptions from the family. Some of you are here because in all of my crazy but ramblings and banterings, I do spit some knowledge that maybe you didn't know or you did know. If you didn't know, you learn from it. If you did know, then you just like to criticize how I did it wrong. So it gives you all sorts of joy and comfort, and I thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me and this craziness out here. That's why I called this place Maker My Nexus instead of DB3D Dan, because DB3D Dan was locking me down to things. Maker My Nexus is more of a kind of an open thing, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of everything. What happened here? What do we got? Crow's Nest did update, so that's good. Klipper screen updated. So now if we hit B for back and hit enter, and then we go back into 2 for update. I just want to see when it rebuilds that little menu, what it says. Yep, everything is green. Everything is updated. All the numbers match across the board. So we are good there. So we'll hit B for back. Everything is updated. Everything is good. The CB1 is connected. Now's the fun part of building the firmware for the Manta board, which we then have to build the firmware and then we can flash the firmware to it. Let me see if I can find the buttons that I need to press. There they are. There's my reset and my boot buttons. They're right there. We can follow along on the instructions. Right now we're doing all of this off USB power. So, you know, until I hook it up to the 24-volt power supply, it's all running off 5-volt USB. We're not going to be connecting any motors and doing anything crazy with that. Remind us of the crap that we forgot. Yes. Starting to plan it or on Saturday on your stream. First batch of parts should be in later this week. Nice, Digital Dragon. That's awesome, man. I'm back. What a miss. Last couple of minutes. Nothing, JPP. We're just talking about how I'm an idiot with a webcam and a microphone. And how you guys enjoy telling me when I do things wrong, and occasionally might learn something. But most of the time, probably not. Now, let's go into 4 real quick. We're going to go into 4. And now what we're going to do is go and change the host name, number 7, hit enter. And then this is where I was telling you that, like, sometimes if you don't want the capitalized letter, the default, you need to do the other, because like it says right here, do you want to change the host name? Y is not capitalized, but that is what I want to do, and N is capitalized for no. So I want to change it, so I'm going to hit Y and hit enter. Enter the new host name, and we're going to call this one Refuge, because that's what JPP is going to be naming this printer. So Refuge it is, and we're going to hit enter, and we're going to tell it yes that we wish to change the host name, because again it says N there, it's capitalized, so by default it would say no. So we put Y and we hit enter. Now it did that. Now we can go ahead and hit B for back, Q to quit, and type sudo reboot, and it will disconnect us. It'll go through the reboot process, and when it comes back up, we need to close that because that's not going to work no more. But if all goes well, when it comes back up here where it currently says the Bigtree Tech-CB1, that'll be something different. My loving wife messaged me on the Facebook, so let me go look, or it might just be the missed calls I had from her. Yeah, there's no new messages from my loving missus. Oh, at 8:03, so she did just message me, my bad. So just a minute ago, she messaged me to tell me, and this is how you know my wife and I love each other. Are you guys ready for this? Because this is the thing. My wife is a very, she is a very aggressive love person, okay? So understand that. She says, good night, babe. I fucking love you. She doesn't say that in a mean, hurtful way. She's just like very aggressive with that. So like I always have to type in capital letters, big capital letters. But then she says, bring Chewy in with you later. So probably here in the next probably 15-20 minutes, I'm going to wrap this stream up. I'm going to go let Doggo in, and then I am going to go to bed because I have to work in the morning, but I have to go to the courthouse first. Some legal things to take care of. So I got to go take care of some legal matters. So I got to go to the courthouse in the morning. They don't open until 9. So I got to get up, get kids out the door for school. The missus and I got to run to the courthouse, take care of some legal stuff. And then I'm going to drop her back off at home, go to work late, stay at work till whenever, and then come home. And then depending on how things go, we'll stream again tomorrow night, putting the Dual Z kit on there and continuing on with this a little more seriously, because I will have found my iFixit kit so I can tear the board out, put the other board in, and kind of go down that route. So yes, that will be the plan. That will be the tomorrow plan. Yes. That's a little odd, Dragon. Let's see here. You have a 0.1 deviation between the nozzle heights on the rat rig. Don't know how that happened with the identical tool heads. Ordered some shim material, or ordering some shim material now. Yeah. A little shim can make all the things better. But let me go ahead and type in refuge.local and hit enter and jump back here. And look at this. Refuge is loading now. There we go. And see, it's telling us that it cannot find the generic, the printer underscore data generic Bigtree Tech C or XX, whatever. So we need to fix some certain things here, because in the printer config, it has the generic board that it is looking for, and we need to fix that. So let's close that. Let's go back here to config, examples, scroll down. We're going to tell it to show us all of the boards. Then we're looking for the generic Manta M5P board. There it is. And then you can do this many different ways. I prefer the old copy and paste method, guys. So I just copy the whole stinking thing here. Right click, copy, close this. I'll just go back up because that printer config file that's in there is not of the utmost importance to me. I will leave this part here. And then I will Control V and paste that in. And then we should be good because like right here, it does show the serial ID, but that's not going to be the one for our board, I'm pretty sure. And because this probably already had Klipper installed on it, we could probably just go look for the number. Let's see. Let's see if it actually worked with that. That'd be hilarious if it does, but I don't think it will. We don't have the thermistor set up or plugged in or connected, so that would still freak it out anyway. Let's go to restart and see what happens. It may not even boot the board off of that because I think it's just powering the CB1 right now. But we can find out because we can go back in here. Let me find refuge. There we go. Let's go ahead and open that. Accept. Type BIQU, enter, BIQU, enter, top secret password. Don't tell anybody, guys. It's WinSCP. Oh, I found it. Yeah. WinSCP. Good, sir. WinSCP. Okay, now that we're back in here, let's go back up, get back into the Klipper install and upgrade helper. And we're going to go back into 4. And in this case, we just want to get the MCU. Let's take a look real quick with 4. We're going to tell it USB, so 1, and hit enter. And there it is. It does see it. So it does see the board currently. So if we just copy this portion here, come back here, go back into machine, come back down here to printer config, scroll down the list, highlight this part, Control V, take out that space we just put in there, save and restart, go back to the dashboard, and look at that. Look at that. Bed temperature is not in range. Extruder temperature is not in range. And there's, okay, I'm going to teach you guys something. For those of you who don't know this trick, I'm going to show you something. Understand, this is a temporary solution. Do not leave it like this. You will create yourself a headache later. This is a temporary solution for a temporary problem. It's temporary because I know what I need to do. You click on here, you go to printer, you scroll down the list to extruder, and then you'll have a min temp. If you put negative 150, whoops, not 550, 150. And then you go down to the build plate and you put your minimum temp at negative 150. Save and restart. Both of them were above negative 150. And now we go back to dashboard. We can see everything. Just changing our negative mins, or changing our mins to a negative 150 kept us within the range and allowed us to be able to get in and see everything. So now we can see the printer without any error messages, and we can see that it's not throwing any other error messages. So by default, it is set up and ready to go. Now what we need to do is pay attention to the board layout when we start plugging in motors and make sure that the X stepper is plugged into PC8, that the Y is plugged into PA10, that Z is plugged into PC6, and then if you notice, there is no other Z. However, there is extruder 0 or extruder 1. What we can do with extruder 1 is rename extruder 1 to extruder 0, and then do Z and Z1. Instead of having dual extruders, we just basically make extruder like this stepper underscore Z. We would change extruder to keep the two steppers next to each other as Z1, Z and Z1, and then have extruder become just extruder instead of extruder 1. So we would just change this by hitting delete, And then up here, we'll change this to stepper underscore Z1. And then we have stepper underscore Z1. And then we come up here, and where this says extruder 1, we make it extruder. Highlight all of this, hit control, question mark, uncomments it all. Come back up here, and then we can probably, it would probably be smarter to just change the pin numbers because this has all of the extruder info in there. Or we can just make it so that extruder 1 is the other Z stepper. It's kind of easier that way. Because then all we would have to do is change this from extruder to, what is it? Not stepper, right? Is it stepper? Yeah, stepper underscore Z1. So stepper underscore Z1, and we'll just have 1 Z motor, extruder, 1 Z motor, and you're good. Or you can just take all of these pin numbers right here for all of this stuff and just paste it up here. And then take this stuff and paste it down here. And then there you go. Because like heater pin is not important under this one. So heater pin we don't need. Sensor pin I don't believe we need either. Because really all we gotta do is just copy this stuff, paste it in there, and go. So. But we'll play around more with this tomorrow. I'm not even gonna save what I did there because I rambled and confused myself a little bit. So we're not even gonna save it. But if we refresh this now, we did do all the updates. This is all showing out of date, but once we do this, refresh, spinny, 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 see spinny, 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 spinny. It spins, spins, spinning, and spinning, and it spins for a while. It is the CB1 in here after all. So we'll jump back over here. But again, I will need to remember to change my min temps tomorrow, but at least this way I can get in and see that there is no other error messages showing up. It does show as a refuge. There's one thing I want to do in here real quick. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to UI setup, and we're going to change the logo because refuge is green. So we're going to change refuge to green. There we go. And now we have the green mainsail logo right there. And now we'll go ahead and close this. Go back here. We can theme it out later if we want to. But for right now, the basic part of it, getting it, you know, kind of going. I wish I had a teaching mind like you. You're good. Are you great at this? Well, thank you, DeWitt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's like little stuff that people just kind of either don't see or like overlook or whatever. It is what it is. A safer would be just to find a spare glass bead, heat thermistor, and hand. Yeah, I do have a bag of them floating around here somewhere. I could just plug them in and be done. As a matter of fact, they're right here, but it's just the heaters and it doesn't have the ends on them, so I would have to crimp on some ends. But I do have a whole bag of thermistors here. These are the High Let Go 10-piece 3D printing 100K ohm NTC 3950s. But yes, Ambrosia PC ABS warps so much. Yeah, polycarbonate ABS is a pain in the ass. It requires a very, very set temp. You need a enclosed printer that can keep its temp. You get the cheap set of 5 off Amazon. Keep them on the bench. Yeah, Digital Dragon, I remember you were the reason why I had talked about doing that. I'm pretty sure if I dig up in my cabinet up here, I'll have them. What I need to do is I just need to keep a set of thermistors just like hanging on a hook so that when that happens, I can just grab them and plug them in. Is it a good idea to do what I did? No, it's a terrible idea. Don't do what I do unless you understand it's at your own risk. But it does work, just adjusting your min temp. But understand that adjusting your min temp means it can go that low without freaking out. So if something is broken, you're not going to see it right away. So it is a temporary solution It's not a permanent solution. It's just temporary. It allowed me to bypass those 2 error messages I was getting to see if I had any other error messages. So while I was going into the config, I could just knock out a bunch of crap at once. But it works. Now, that being said, I am going to go back into machine right now. I'm going to go back into printer config. I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to change these back to 0. Whoops. I'm going to show you guys. I'm doing it. See, I changed that one back to 0. And now we're going to scroll down here. We're going to change this one back to 0. And I'm going to save and restart, and it's going to panic. So that I'll remember. I won't have to worry about remembering tomorrow, because it just will be broken. See? Now it's just broken again. So tomorrow we'll fix that. We'll hook up the thermistors. We'll plug in all the wires. We'll get the dual Z hooked up. And then I will get that enclosure. I'll start printing the enclosure for the M5P and get that going. Right now, I think we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to go let Doggo in, get ready for bed, and go to sleep, because I have been sleeping for shit the last few nights. Again, it's just the thing. I woke up like 4 times last night. I think I got a total of like 4 hours of sleep, and then worked all day, and then did all my little after work honeydew list, and then came out here and gave you guys about 2 hours of my night, because I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm going to hang out with you guys. So I gave you guys 2 hours, and now I'm going to go in the house, tuck Doggo into bed, and I'm going to go try and probably going to eat 2 more ibuprofen before I go to sleep, just to make sure that this doesn't bother me through the night. Get up in the morning, get ready to go. Like I said, I got to go to the courthouse, take care of some legalese. And then after that, drop the missus off at home. She's got to take a kitty cat to the vet tomorrow. We have a kitty cat that needs to go to the vet. So again, like I tell you guys, anytime we think we have money, there are things that need money. So we have a kitty cat going to the vet. The kitty cat's going to be a minimum of $70 tomorrow. If there's any medications or surgeries involved, it will be more. And since my one daughter doesn't watch this, I can tell you guys, I have a kitty cat that is getting ready to start her time of the month. You know, the weather is changing, and she's getting ready to do that. She is not fixed. And this is the first time we've ever seen this. She has a discharge coming out. I know it's kind of gross, and I'm not trying to gross you out, so I'm not saying what it looks like and whatnot. But in doing some Googling, we found out that that could mean something really bad. So she's going to the vet tomorrow. They're going to give her a little once over and decide if she needs to undergo surgery, or they're going to do antibiotics and see how it goes. So we'll find out tomorrow. So keep little kitty in your prayers. Her name is Polska, P-O-L-K-A. Wait, P-O-L-S-K-A, Polska. I forgot the S in there. It's not polka, it's Polska. So keep her in your thoughts this evening. And hopefully all goes well. Little Miss Polska just gets some antibiotics and comes home, or the other route, which is she gets her lady bits taken out and everyone is happy. So, but that's tomorrow night. The missus has got to take her to the vet. We won't find out till probably, well, she may find out tomorrow. We may not find out. They may keep her for observation. We don't know, which observation means more money. Animals, the things we do for our babies. But you guys, I love you all. I thank you for your time. Fingers crossed on tomorrow being a good day all across the board. And for those who were watching the other stream, obviously I'm still alive, so she didn't kill me. If you don't know, watch the other stream. I am still alive. So talk to you guys all later. Stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, happy 3D printing and all those things. And remember, an old printer is better than no printer. Bye guys. Have a good night.